Welcome to the Bonfire of Chakra Embers, a space within the biome where we tend to what's ready to release. All right, travelers, let's see which ember is glowing today. We have the yellow ember stepping forward. This ember carries the signal of the solar plexus chakra. So that's power, confidence, self-worth, identity, will, boundaries. So come sit by the fire for a moment and let's listen closely to what this ember has to say. All right, so first we're going to start with the feminine current. This is the energetic flow of what's moving beneath the conscious knowing. All right, so let's see which ember is ready to heal. Okay, Eight of Pentacles. So you're ready to heal from the overworking, the strategic. You're very good at planning and getting things done. But it's time to heal in the sense of that you're good enough. You're the craftsmanship of this. You're a master at what you do. So mentally, you got to tell yourself that. You've done all this work, certifications. It's almost like you had to go out there and prove that you can do it, but you've been past that for so long now. So it's time to tell yourself that you're at that master level. So what is this ember ready to release? The overindulging of the mastering. Like you're just overdoing it at this point. You have Nine of Cups right here. But because you're not seeing how much you've accomplished, you're practically overdoing it. So just know you're good enough. You don't need another certificate. You don't need another class. You don't need another reason or the perfect time to start whatever you're trying to do in this world. I feel like you're waiting for a good time mentally and energetically, like you're waiting for that sign. Like just start. Just start. So how can this healing and releasing be embodied moving forward? Yes. Nine of Swords in reverse. You need to let go of all the things, the shoulda, coulda, woulda. Did I do enough of this? Did I do enough of that? You are good enough. In fact, you're great. So all those worries that have been cycling in your head, it's time to let those go. It's time to let those go. No more, okay? No more of that. So now let's go ahead and jump into the masculine current. It's going to mirror and see what this fire is asking for in action for the physical world. So, as within, so without. All right, so what is this ember ready to strengthen and face? Being softer on yourself. The strength card here is in reverse. That noise was confirmation, but you got to be softer on yourself. Huh. I wonder what that is. You don't have to be stronger. You need to be softer. So give yourself grace. Give yourself room. Give yourself space to feel out where you are now. Ground yourself and get a sense of what needs to be done or how do you move forward. Honestly, I just hear just start. Just do it. So what is this ember ready to surrender? Maybe asking for help. With the Six of Pentacles in reverse, it's more like just asking a fresh pair of eyes. Maybe run it through someone who's absolutely non-biased, or, you know, a stranger, or try to put yourself in a situation where you can do this service or what you're trying to do out for free, in the sense of critique and feedback. Find a little group of people, or volunteer, or volunteer services, so you can get that feedback, because maybe there's something you are missing, but you've been perfecting within. You haven't even gone without with this. Like, you haven't even brought this out yet. It's all been on paper and in your head, and you haven't even executed it in the tangible sense of it. So how can facing and releasing be anchored moving forward? 7 of Pentacles. So just knowing that everything you've done is going to reap the benefits, but you got to get this in forward motion. You've done all the right things. You have to trust you've done everything you need to. It's almost like that leap of faith. And then once you get your first critique, or your first client, customer, you're gonna have like a whole new gust of wind in your sail, like more like a new excitement that you have to look forward to. Like, it's gonna reset, and then all this will be in the past, and then you'll have something to step on and move forward with. So now let's check these spirit whispers. We're going to get a higher insight for both the masculine and feminine side of this ember. We're going to start with the energetic flow, which is the feminine side. Looking for the emotional truth and the divine guidance. We have wisdom. Wisdom is profound. Understanding and insight. Yes. Allow you to see the essence of things. When wisdom enters your life, it reminds you to listen to your inner voice and find your own truth. Yes, you can only be so prepared. You can only be so prepared. You have to actually execute it and then get new feedback and data from there. But I think you've done all you can do when it comes to mentally preparing yourself for this. I think you just gotta jump. It's time. All right, so now let's look at the masculine current, the hustle, the action. We're gonna look for, let's do focus and divine calling today. So letting go of the process. Letting go is the process of releasing all past emotions and experiences. Feelings you formed, the heavy burdens. Letting go reminds you that only by releasing the past can you embrace a new phase of life, allowing yourself to move forward with a lighter heart. Like I said, you gotta let go of the anxiety of jumping, or shoulda, coulda, woulda, or what if I don't do this right? But you're paralyzing yourself with over preparation. So when the ember is burnt and the ash is left, and what's said and done, the lasting impression, the high priestess, yes, no, you're gonna take off. This was your calling. This was what you were made to do. If you were doing like healing practices or whatnot, like, you're in the zone. You're in the zone. It's the rest will be history. High Priestess, you'll be in your sovereignty. You'll have your clear mind, and you'll be able to take it from there in a sense. So for the ember, when it's burnt away, ashes are there, everything's said and done. What is the lasting impression on the masculine thread? 5 of Pentacles. You're not going to hit rock bottom. It's like at all costs. If anything, you're at rock bottom now because you haven't even started. But like I said, you can only go up from here. You're only going to take off from here. Like you've just squeezed out all you can in this stage of it, in the beginning stage. It's time for stage 2. And you're ready, okay? You're so ready. But listen to that solar plexus of yours. This is your confidence. This is your power. This is your self-worth, your identity, your will. Like, let's go. I believe in you. You got this. So this ember has spoken. Tend to it well. Speak to it gently. Simply keep the warmth alive. And to you, silent listener, thank you for keeping watch by the fire. I'll see you next time where warmth meets memory.